Hello everybody, it's MAGMA and I'm here with another LEGO Star Wars review. So this set is from 2017, it is the UCS Snowspeeder. Set number 75144, it is from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And obviously Ultimate Collector Series, includes 2 minifigures, and it contains 1,703 pieces. Now, I don't have a lot of UCS sets, and this one kind of came out of nowhere because I was in the LEGO store in Paris. I really wanted to get, I don't know, just a UCS set or just a big LEGO set to bring back. And honestly, there was this one, and for some reason I felt like I was going to buy it. And I don't know why, I just bought it, and I never really buy random UCS sets like this one. And I just wanted to be surprised because I actually planned on selling this one to make some profit and make some money, being able to obviously you know, have some money, buy some more LEGO Star Wars sets, other sets that interest me more than this one. And I ended up building it, and I very much liked it for some reason. I don't know why, because I usually don't enjoy or I don't appreciate humongous LEGO Star Wars sets. Not humongous LEGO Star Wars sets, but humongous LEGO Star Wars UCS sets, because they take up too much space, they're not minifigure size and so on. And this did not end up being in my LEGO room, it actually ended up being in my actual room. And that's where it's just on the shelf with some of my other stuff, and it just fits very, very well. I do have to mention that the Snowspeeder is one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars vehicles because it's just so classic, it's just so memorable, and The Empire Strikes Back is by far my favorite Star Wars movie. So I know it's kind of just cliche or classic, but that's the way it is, or always has been for me. Now, this is the UCS Snowspeeder, so there is a UCS plate to take a look at. It does have quite some good information about the set, and yeah, I'm not going to read it all, but definitely have a look at it. And it does include 2 minifigures, and those 2 minifigures are pretty exclusive. Let me just see if I can find their names. The minifigures included is, okay, Zev Seneska. And he's a pretty cool looking minifigure. What makes him kind of special is the arm printing, which in my opinion really isn't something huge or humongous about them, but whatever. They have some great torso and leg printing going on, and their helmets are by far just really well detailed and really well printed and so on. I especially like Zev Seneska's helmet because it is just, you know, gray or something going on there, and he has a pretty nice face. And then we have Will Scottian. I believe that's his name, and he comes with some pretty cool printing. Again, I believe the torso and leg printing and arm printing is the same. I could be wrong, but no, the face prints are identical. The only difference is the helmet, which is also a very well printed helmet. It's still the same mold, however, but it's just well printed. So we get these nice minifigures. Honestly, they're not a really big drive, and I don't even think they're going to be like exclusive or expensive LEGO minifigures. So there's not a lot of value there, but what you really get out of this set is just a beautiful, beautiful looking Snowspeeder. So let's go ahead and take a look at what it actually can do, other than being a great display piece. So starting our review down here, I do want to mention that the base, or yeah, the structure for holding the Snowspeeder is pretty well built. You have here your plate, it kind of goes up and down like this to really adjust it however you want. And here you've got your minifigures, so you've got some stands for them. Honestly, I prefer not having them down here. I don't feel like they look too good, especially since the Snowspeeder is not in scale with them. So, yeah, but you can definitely keep them here. I'll just remove them because they're just going to be knocked over all the time. If I turn this around here, you can see the structure, and you may notice that you can actually move this forward and backwards. And that's really to have 2 different types of positioning for your Snowspeeder. So you can have it displayed just forward like this, and downwards like this. I'll show you in a second what it looks like on top. And then it's just pretty solid. Down here it's not wobbly at all. I'll show you the set in a second. That one gets really wobbly. So yeah, so we'll just keep it like this, and let's try to have, it's a pretty big set, so obviously the backdrop is kind of small for it. Okay, so as you can see here, it goes down like this, and you can have a really nice angle. That's the way I have it on my shelf. And if you just want to have it more mainstream, or you have a problem with displaying it like this, just put it back up. And as you can tell, it's kind of wobbly. I don't really see a way in which it wouldn't be wobbly, but it stops pretty quickly. It's pretty stable. There's no way it's going to actually fall, even though it may seem like it's going to fall. So yeah. And I've had this on my shelf for just a few weeks. I know my room is more open to dust than my Lego room, and I have to say that it's already a bit dirty. So that's something to mention, I guess. I mean, that's all UCS sets. They always get more dust because they're bigger. So yeah, so that's all that there is to this part. Let me see. There's obviously some other interesting features. Here, there's a few stickers you'll see. You can clearly distinguish them from the rest. There's actually no real printing going on with this set, which isn't really a problem with me. I'm not one of those guys who are very nitty-picky about stickers. These are the guns. They look pretty good. They have a very interesting way of being built. There's a lot of detail going on down here with some little greebling. There's another sticker over here, as you can tell. And then here we have this. And this doesn't actually move. There's some nice tiling, or at least base tiling going on over here. And here we finally get to this part, which is one of my favorite parts about the set, I guess. And it has these stickers, and you can open it up or not. Yeah, I feel like I built something wrong probably for this part, because on this side it doesn't work, but on the other side it does work. I feel like I may have inversed the mechanism or something. I'll show you on the other side how it works. Because, oh yeah, and I do want to mention both sides are not identical. When you look at this side compared to the other side, I believe there's one difference, and it's this right here. I don't really know why there's this this piece with the sticker, but it's there, so we'll just have to deal with it. Yeah. So here on this side, if I turn this, oh yeah, there you go. And it's pretty cool looking, definitely. I very much enjoy the little feature. I wouldn't see myself playing with it, but it's a nice little detail, and it's very accurate. It's enjoyable. So yeah, as I've mentioned, I probably should go back, open the instructions, and rebuild this little section right here, because it's built correctly, but the mechanism inside is probably not correctly attached, so it doesn't work at the moment. On the other hand, I've been very tight on my schedule, and I haven't been able to find time to really do much, so obviously I haven't had time to repair this. Here we have this outer gun, which moves up, down. It's the, I don't know if this is just an actual gun or if it's the grappling gun, but either way, very nice little detailed piece right there. And here we have the back, which is one of my favorite parts of the build, even though it's a bit repetitive. When you just connect it all together, it's very satisfying. And I have to say, the back of the Snowspeeder, even though I never see it because it's displayed otherwise, it is just very good looking. Obviously these, I don't know why, I really don't know what happened in my building of this. There you go. You can open it manually, obviously. You don't have to have the little fun feature. And then you have these, which you can pull further down or pull further up. So yeah, I'm not too sure what they're supposed to do, but they look kind of cool. And that's kind of what's going on with this entire set, is that I've never bothered to actually understand whether these are, I don't know, flaps to slow the Snowspeeder down, or I've just never really bothered to interest myself in the actual mechanics of this vehicle. Mainly it looks cool, and it does something. So yeah, so that's about it for the exterior. Here's the nice front. You can actually move these kind of around if you want. It's very easy to move them around, so I like to keep them like this. That's the way they look best, I feel. Yeah. Sticker, 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 so yeah. And there's quite a bit to say with the inside going on. So if you open up the set, which is very easy, just open it up like this. Once again, a bit wobbly. And you have this first front seat, just raise the camera a bit because there's quite a lot to look at inside. There we go. So here in the inside we have quite a few control panels. I don't know if this is a gun or some sort of control. Most likely some sort of control. Here you've got a nice control panel once again. It's a mix of stickers. I believe this piece right here is not a sticker. Yeah, that's a printed piece. Yeah, and as you can see, there's quite a lot going on. Definitely, it took much more time than I thought it was, and there's so many small little details. Like there in the back, you can probably see the foot pedals, and there's just so much going on. And then the seat itself looks very sleek, and I believe the same could be said for the back. It's pretty much almost identical, I feel. Let me try to get it. Yeah, because this thing here kind of gets in the way. And as you can see, there's this panel which it's for the back gun. Now when I move this over here, you'll be able to see that I'm actually moving the actual gun. That's also another neat little feature that they did. So when you see me moving this little control over here, I'll be moving the gun. So yeah, that's actually a very neat little feature. Very much appreciate that. And then there's some more stickers and some more little details and little panels and control pieces that you'll notice as we move around, and if you get the set as you build it. So that's it for this middle part, I guess. Again, very easy to open. This top hatch unfortunately does not open like in the movie, although it probably could very easily. Okay, I don't know if this is supposed to be a feature. It really feels like it's supposed to be a feature, but Luke Skywalker, I believe, he just pushed here and opened this. And this is very, very, very easily removable, so you could definitely remove it like in the movie. Although you don't have an actual Luke Skywalker to go with it, but you can open this top hatch like in the movie. Kind of just discovering that as we go. So yeah. So that's all that there is to the Snowspeeder. Let me just check. Here's a little sticker. Here's the back, which has a little window. It's kind of nice. So yeah, that's all that there is to the Snowspeeder. I'll go ahead and get to some of the concluding thoughts about this set. Definitely recommend it. And yeah, it's a huge LEGO set. As you can tell, there's so many small details that you could probably go over. I haven't really gone with the under part of the set, but there's so much going on under that as well. So, definitely check this set out. So guys, that is going to be it for my review of the Snowspeeder, the UCS Snowspeeder. Obviously, there's not tons to say about it because it's just a beautiful display piece. It's one of those UCS sets that you just put on your shelf, appreciate so much, but don't really play with it. And I have to be honest, I haven't really touched it much since it's been on my shelf, mainly because I've been busy, but also because there's not much to do with UCS sets, and that's kind of my, I don't know, big deception about these UCS sets, is that you never really want to touch them too much. Just appreciate them, but don't really touch them, or like play with them and so on. Which is why, for example, the Sandcrawler, the Ewok Village, or maybe even the Sultan Hoth, I feel like are nice sets to get because there's still some play value going on from there. So guys, definitely, I don't really need to recommend this set for you guys. It's really, do you want to have a beautiful looking huge Snowspeeder on your shelf or not? Are you a UCS collector or not? And do you enjoy these kind of builds or not? So that's really what's going on there. And I'll let you guys go. So I definitely do recommend this set. It's a very, very fun build. By all means, get this set if you enjoy LEGO builds. You're gonna have a lot of fun building this set. So yeah, and it does look pretty dope on the shelf. So guys, that is going to be it. Thanks for watching this LEGO Star Wars set review. Please leave a comment and some feedback in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time here on Mouse channel for another great LEGO video. Bye bye.